few videos back, I reviewed my own platinum trophy list, my pride and joy. But it's not all butterflies and rainbows in the world of trophy hunting. Oh no. There's another list, usually hidden away, the shameful list, the non-platinumed list, full of games left to the depth of neglect where they will live until the end of time. Most of them anyway. So today, I will be revealing my shameful list. My unplatinum games will be showcased once, to then be forever forgotten. Speaking of shame, I'm pretty ashamed I haven't shared this platinum podcast yet. In this episode, we're joined again by Plat Chums, and we reveal what our game of the generation is. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be reviewing my unplatinum games, and I'm going to be explaining myself as to why I bring such dishonor. The reason I'm doing this is because of such high demand for this video. Anyway, I think it's about time we drop my Alrighty, we're here in the sacred grounds of platinums, or, you know, PSN profiles if you prefer. And now let's go ahead and change the completion to not 100% or platinum. Alrighty, so these first few, they're not really shameful platinums, they're more platinums that I'm working towards. So, Ghost of Tsushima, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. They're all games that I do plan to platinum, and I'm in progress of platinuming. I've just not gotten around to it yet. So you can ignore these, they're not really that shameful. Devil May Cry 5 is a tough one. I've said it before, I have full intentions on platinuming this game. I just don't know if I have the skill or dedication to do it. This one is a maybe for sure, so only half shameful. The Division 2 is a game I will not be platinuming. I tried that when I first got it, but I got a bugged trophy. So I instantly removed it from my console and never played it again. Nor will I ever play it again. The Witness? Ugh. It was a free monthly game. I thought, I'm smart enough to do these puzzles, but I wasn't. I got stuck on the last section of the game, and I have no intention of going back. Okay, now FIFA 19, Monster Hunter World, and FIFA 18, these are all games that take a stupid amount of time to get the platinum, or in FIFA's case, a stupid amount of money. Right, EA? Anyway, I don't have that sort of dedication to go for the platinum on these, or money. In fact, I've played a fair few FIFA games, as you will see as the list goes on, and I haven't platinumed any of them. So any FIFA games we come across on the list, just know that I didn't platinum it because of Ultimate Team. Now, Dragon Ball FighterZ, I really enjoyed, but I will never be able to platinum this game because my skill level just won't let me. Digimon Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, and later on you will see Digimon Cyber Sleuth as well. Both these games remain on platinum because of the grind. I got burnt out at the time, and I wasn't taking platinum hunting as seriously as I am nowadays, so my dedication wasn't enough to keep me going. You're probably going to see quite a few games that I just didn't have the dedication for because of the fact that platinum hunting hadn't become an established addiction yet. It was just a hobby at that point. The Playroom I decided to play with my girlfriend and her family. It was fun, but there is no platinum, so that's why I haven't platinumed it. Injustice 2 was a game my friends brought so we could play one night, and I stupidly installed it on my account, rather than on one of theirs. Since I'm not great at fighting games, it will remain unplatinumed. Darksiders 2, for me, was the worst Darksiders. I didn't really enjoy the game. A lot of people say it's the best out of them all, but I just didn't like it. So I didn't have the dedication to complete it on the hardest difficulty. Since there's a trophy attached to that, I gave up. Uncharted 4, I love this game. So why haven't I platinumed it? Because speedrun and multiplayer. That's pretty much it. Also, other games did come out at the time and I kind of forgot about it. This is probably one of my most shameful unplatinum games. Moving on, we have Gravity Rush 2. The only reason I haven't platinumed this game is because other games came out, so I kind of forgot it existed. Now, before I get you guys in the comments saying, you know, go back to your games and get them platinum now, you know, I could do that. I really could. But once I've forgotten a game and haven't gone back to it, haven't got the platinum yet, it's very unlikely I will go back to it. Plus, my backlog is massive. I've had to add like a new backlog of like PS5 games now. I don't want to add like unfinished and already played games to that backlog as well. It's going to be massive. I'll just leave them on my list and they're going to remind me of how shameful I am. And I'll just try and get more and more platinum so I kind of, you know, disguise the unfinished platinums. Right, next we have Mafia 3. Much like the Division 2, there were bugged trophies, and that's a big no-no for me, so I gave up on it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think I just got bored of it. It's just the same game as the first Tomb Raider, and I think it just bored me. Since I finished the game once, I didn't really want to play it again, so I didn't. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is much like any other fighting game. I just don't have the skill level for this platinum. I am ashamed to say somewhere on this list sits Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 as well. Until Dawn, I got burnt out of the game. I think I have to do one more partial playthrough, but believe me, I got that burnt out that I just gave up. Now, when I get the PS5 and if the PS collection is still available, I might go back and platinum it since it's been a long while since I've played it, but we'll see. Gran Turismo 5 was a massive underestimation on my end. I thought it wasn't going to be a hard platinum, but that eternal 4% proved me wrong. It's a very hard platinum, that's all I have to say about this one. LEGO Marvel Superheroes was my first LEGO game, and quite frankly, I didn't really like it. I don't mind LEGO games nowadays, but back then it just felt like a tedious grind that I didn't want to do. So, I didn't do it. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is just a hard game to platinum. That's it. Gameplay is awesome, well worth playing, but the platinum is hard, and back then, again, I didn't really want to dedicate myself to it. Rayman Legends is such a great, fun game, but also pretty hard and very time consuming to get. If I'm not mistaken, one of the trophies takes like 6 months to get. That's like insane. I got this game primarily to play with Mrs. Farruski, and it was a ton of fun. If you guys have partners that aren't into games, give this one a go. Uncharted 2. Another Uncharted game on platinum. So this is from the Nathan Drake collection, and I had a full intention of platinuming all 3. I managed to platinum the first one, and they don't call it crushing for nothing. Just the thought that I had to do another 2 games on crushing literally crushed my dedication. So I'm sad to say this game will also remain unplatinumed. Trials Fusion is much like Gran Turismo. I underestimated how hard it was, but to make things worse, there is no platinum in this game. Thank you, Trials. EA Sports UFC 2, multiplayer trophies, that's pretty much it. Mad Max. Oh, Mad Max is an infuriating one. I didn't actually get any bug trophies. No. What I did get was a missable. The Stick It To You challenge was said to be a missable at the time I played this game. I was so angry and I didn't want to do the whole playthrough again, so I gave up and stupidly didn't upload my save to the cloud. Months later, I found out that it's not actually missable. There is a way to get it if you've completed all convoy missions. That night I held my puppy and I cried. Deadpool! All I have to say is that the challenges broke me. And when I started struggling on the challenges, I gave up on the platinum completely. Sorry, Deadpool. If only you were Spider-Man, maybe I would have insisted. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I kind of just got sick and tired of the game. All I have left are like some of the miscellaneous trophies. I just couldn't be bothered to grind them out. Again, back then, platinums weren't really a sickness yet. Alrighty, now, just a heads up, I have played all the Arkham games and I haven't platinumed any of them. This is because, although I loved the games, I didn't love them enough. That's it. That's the only reason why I haven't platinumed them. I'm sorry. The Last of Us. This game just scared me. The clickers were my nightmares for days. I played this game only when Mrs. Farruski was beside me. I don't really do well with horror games, and I don't do well with survival games. It's a shame that it's not platinumed, but I'm just too much of a chicken. Now, although you see The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt here unplatinumed, I actually redeemed myself and platinumed the game on the Game of the Year edition. At the time I played this game, I didn't realize there were a load of missable trophies. This one doesn't really count as shameful since I've redeemed myself. This is more like alright, it's pretty shameful. Anyway, Dragon Age Inquisition, aka Another Rift Has Opened, remains unplatinumed because of how repetitive and boring it became. And also for the platinum, you do have to endure the boredom of the hardest difficulty. Not a chance. Alrighty, now although Final Fantasy X is probably my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, it's extremely grindy. I 100%ed this game on PS2, but since there's no trophies from back then, I can't really prove it. So you guys can kind of decide whether I'm telling the truth or not. But seriously, I'm telling the truth. Anyway, I couldn't do it on the remastered version. This is truly a shameful one for me because I love this game, but the grind is insane. Grand Theft Auto 5. I tried platinum this game on the PS3, came super close, but I didn't have enough dedication to do the online. So I thought I'd get it on the PS4, and I'll do it then. Turns out I got sick of it so fast I didn't even do all the single play trophies. This one isn't really shameful, it's just sitting there to prove that I'm stupid. Assassin's Creed Unity and Watch Dogs are basically buggy messes. That's all I have to say about these two. Alrighty, now, Crysis 3, EA Sports UFC, Tomb Raider, and Need for Speed Most Wanted are unplatinumed, and it's all down to multiplayer trophies. Again, that's pretty much it. Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse doesn't even have a platinum trophy. I realized that only after I unlocked my first trophy back then. And finally, Saints Row 4. I absolutely love this game, and the only reason I don't have the platinum is because of one single trophy, and it's the easiest trophy of them all, which is to spend over 40 hours in the simulation. Now I realize now that all I had to do was leave my console on whilst the game was playing in the simulation where no enemies were gonna attack me, like, on top of a building or something, and then just like go to work, go to sleep, and just grind out the last a few hours without even having to play the game. But stupidity back then was something I had a lot of, so it didn't really cross my mind. I just thought, you know, I'm gonna have to play this game now for another 10 hours, and I can't be bothered. I've done everything the game has to offer, so I kind of uninstalled it. So this isn't only a shameful unplatinum game, this is also a shameful, stupidly unplatinum game. So this platinum is lost forever. Or I'm gonna go and have a shower to wash off all this filth from my body. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what games you guys regret not having the platinum for, or what games are the most shameful unplatinum for you. As always, for more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Thank you as always to all my patrons for being amazing, and I'll catch every one of you on the next one. GuyFarruski out.